for that thing to start. Alright. Hopefully we're live. If we're not, that'd be really, really funny. At least in this situation. Yeah. It's just me today. I guess like usual, I guess. And, we're going to continue where we left off. We left off on the, it's investigation time. So you, killed this, we presume it's Kyoko. And I am, like, I'm going to agree with that, so we think Kyoko is dead. Well. Yep. Let's go ahead and begin right where we left off. Right in the investigation. Okay. Time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important from one end to another. And before I do that, I gotta put my goddamn phone to charge. Because I don't know why I didn't earlier today. Yo, this guitar is mad. Alright. I just need to do what I always do. Solve the mystery. Well, god damn. What is that? These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like this before. Or like it before. Man, I'm kind of clueless. I don't know what to tell you. But where? There you go. Wait. Was it there? I'll have to double check that later. Man, you not gonna tell me, are you? What the hell? Alright, my phone does not want to send the text at all. That's great. I think I got it now. Hello? Hello? What? Hold on. Give me like 3 seconds. There we go. I think I got it. There we go. Yeah, it's set. Let's go. Sorry about that. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. What's that? Huh. Something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails and they're really long. Wait a minute. They seem like they'd get in the way of normal activity. Alright. There's still something in the back of the hand. Is that a tattoo? Got burnt so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like a picture of a dog or something. Never seen anything like it before. Oh, it's a wolf. It's like a wolf of some sort, yeah. Okay. Right. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. And also the top of the top half of the body is wet, so we poured the water on it. Yeah. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on that part that was on fire, the top half and the bottom is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top part half being wet. There isn't, right? Oh my god, this body got shredded, dude. What the hell? The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it. Which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. Nothing strange about that, right? I don't know what to tell you, bro. What is this? It's like, it's the same thing, right? The white jacket the victim is wearing got totally burnt up. There's only little piece left. Okay, is that it? Seems like it. What's this? There's a knife laying on the ground. Oh no. Must be the knife that got stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have been thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body, from the front to back. Oh god. Does that mean the knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife looks really familiar. Dude, no! That's the knife it was in his drawer. That's it. It's the knife the person was holding, and the knife that was in your drawer. It's getting really weird. There's just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab them, that same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in kind of a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife, and then maybe damn, I guess we finally did kill someone. And if that really is Kyoko, it would mean that Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. Nah, it can't be. There's no way. The knife at the crime scene. That's kind of scary. I want to be honest. Is there anything to say? Good timing. I wanted to talk to you. About what? Yeah, what you want to talk about?
So, in other words...
I'd like to hear your alibi. Oh shit, my alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. Why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime have to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? The murder took place after nighttime. Can you be sure about that? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. Yeah. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. He's been spending most of the time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I could confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words...
So the murder could have only taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have an airtight alibi, or have airtight alibis. The only one who doesn't have an alibi, me and Kyoko. But
That's
Kyoko's
right.
on the floor. And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Oh god, we're screwed. Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling you the truth, I was in my room. But I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem to be quite a disadvantage here. Am I the only one without an alibi? It's pretty whack. We're screwed. Yeah, we're definitely screwed. This is really bad, isn't it? Of course. So we got his account of him creating alibis for everyone else. Listen, Makoto. Do you remember how the body looked? You know, before it blew up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach. And the area around was stained in blood. Apparently, the one had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody, but from how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it. Wow, thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Wait, there was no blood on the ground? It's kind of sus, man. I don't know. Well, having to talk about it, it helped me too. I remember I don't know. So thank you too. Stroking the hell out. So the body, yeah, the body before the explosion didn't have there's no blood. So who does the body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Big ass head. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and?
For serious.
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock, as usual, and headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym, where everyone else was waiting. Next, Tarko went to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Now, then Tarko, what time is it? Well, when I left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably around 9 on the dot now. That's right. I had to have been right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Ah, now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we could say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. Yeah, that's a pretty small job. Right, so you know the body was found around 9 o'clock. What is this? Is that also going to click on the body? It's the same thing, right? It's got a pretty big click range, I'm gonna be honest. I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. I count 4 chickens. Wait, one of them's missing. There was 5 chickens before. Huh? 4? There were 5 chickens before. Hey, what's going on, Makoto? I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right?
Huh?
What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens.
Huh?
Who ate the other one? That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared during breakfast. I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then.
What?
What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4? It's gonna have an impact on the structure of this world.
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did the chicken disappear? Could it have been related to the case? Nah, it's not. I just got really hungry. Munched on the whole thing. Ate it whole. Yeah, there we go. Now what? We good now? It's just the Monokuma flower, doesn't matter. If you talk to all these people, let's go in here. Just to be sure, I should take a round. I was gonna say a round of applause. What the hell? This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is that a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? That's a genuine question for me too. I don't remember. Should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. Well, examine thy tarp. The top is wet and covered in mud and grime, but the underside is totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. I'm clueless. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. And nothing else that's going on? Someone's just... I guess not. It lets me leave. There's no more evidence.
In other words,
all 4 of us have airtight alibis. The only one who doesn't have an alibi, me and Kyoko.
that's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, I mean, I'll have it out. Okay. Now what? What's the one thing I didn't look at yet? I talked to all these people. Oh, this thing. Check on everything. This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning. And then Monokuma... Oh, and Monokuma said that positively that couldn't change. Hold on. Sprinklers run at 7:30 each morning, right? And if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place after the sprinklers went off. Yeah. So, okay, so my guess is the murder had to be between, or had to be between after the sprinklers went off, so it would be like 7:30 after the sprinklers went off, to around 9 when we found the body. So we had that like 2 hour or hour and a half that the body was killed. I'm not reading for some reason. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically that fragment I have found before. I don't know where that is. There's something I need to go confirm my suspicion. And I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really her? If that's true, then she's dead. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I could find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never that kind of a person to talk about. Or never that kind of person to talk about herself that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room is with
it's all
Byakuya.
clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. And limit my options.
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. Alright, no choice. Let's see if Byakuya gives us the key to his to Kyoko's room. A dickhead. Oh shit, my phone. It almost fell on the... It almost did a somersault off the table. If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh, no. It's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all. Of course. If I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then will you go with me? No. I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later.
Goodbye.
We'll see. Depending on my mood, I may go with you. Or I may not. What a dickhead. Oh boy, I keep kicking my goddamn... the wire for my phone that's charging. Come back later, huh? Alright then, in the meantime, I should go look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. What, the gym? Well, I'm vibing to this music, bro. This music is vibe mode. It's like I'm not suspected at all. Like I'm finally allowed to kill someone. But damn it. Like I was finally allowed to kill someone, but I didn't get to do it myself. I didn't get to plan it out. I'm lucky. Oh boy, the run of the century. Down to the first floor. Oh brother. This would suck so bad. You just like first floor, fifth floor, first floor, fifth floor. Is there no elevators in this? I missed the gym. It's honestly the worst. go check on that Monokuma. See if we have any evidence on that thing. Oh, there it is. Monokuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
Oh, the bomb! That's the part that was... Oh, I just found something. What is it? It's...
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What? What?
A bomb? That bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden. The fragment near the dead body. That must have been updated in... Oh, I'm stupid. Die! Idiot moments. Alright, I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. Oh, come on! Is that really? Was that really? Oh, time to go back to the 5th floor. There's no fast travel in this, is there? Sure. Jesus Christ. No, this ain't it. Over here. Alright, so I figured it out, I guess. That thing was the bomb fragment. Which is... So, wait. Nah, never mind. I was gonna say, what? The only thing that blew up was the head. So they chopped off her... Or I chopped off her head. And then put the bomb there. Well, he was, I don't even know, man. He had a fever? And he committed murder? The fever murderer? Alright, back to the garden. A dick-headed Byakuya. Alright, you think you can go soon? Sure.
Let's go.
Alright. He just walks off. We just walk. Just storms off to the 1st floor. So I just go in. All right. Open the door. Well then, here we go. I took out the key. Blah 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 blah. I uttered it by accident. And it's open. Looks like it. Well, no shit. Alright. We're in a room. What is that? Yeah, what is that? It's a wood block decoration.
What?
What's that? And what purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers are at those really traditionally public bathhouse used for the... Wait, what? I wouldn't know. I've never been to a public bathhouse. You know, you rich fuck. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
But if it is a key... I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? Oh, the training dojo locker room thing. Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something, yeah, in the dojo. Yeah. The wood block key.
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help
Come
us
on.
understand. You can't be serious. That's why you made me come here and search. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Yeah, because I'm the prime fucking suspect, so I'm screwed. Surely you have time to find something more concrete. Something to give us some sort of a direction here. Oh, I know. What? I forgot. what she gave you?
It's true.
Consider a symbol of determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something were to happen to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What is in the envelope? She gave it to me. She said if something were to happen or I should open it. Well,
Interesting.
something has certainly happened, so go ahead and open it. Alright. What's inside? A single piece of paper. Under the sheets?
What?
Ha! I guess, yeah. What could that be? Well, that's pretty big brain. It's her bed. But something could be hiding under the bed sheets. Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets... A crumpled up piece of paper. Class number 78. Student registering. Mukuru Ikusaba.
I see.
It appears to be Mukuru Ikusaba's profile. Yep. Have I gone... Not yet. I'm pretty smooth so far. Let's hope it's gonna be the one game where I don't get a game over in. That'd be pretty great. So, I'm pretty bad at every other game I play. I'm probably gonna mess this visual novel up. Actually, no. I think I did get a game over very, very early on in the very first case with the rhythm game. I was very, very confused for some reason because I was using a controller and didn't understand it all for some reason. All right. Let me see. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room, along with that key. Oh no. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you, it was a key. And, asterisks, or... I think he said it was spoilers. That's it. It's like, that's a spoiler, of course. I'm not gonna say that. This might just be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said that, a death without meaning was unappealing. And this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Alright. Alright. I made an effort to pull myself together and then looked down at the profile sheet. Name: Mukuru Ikusaba. Gender: female. The ultimate soldier? Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military force from childhood, and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over the Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up and no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as a Fenrir. For those 3 years, she insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Alright. It looks like we understand a little bit about the 16th student now. It's a female. We're just classified with the dead body. But the, ultimate soldier, what? A mercenary group? That doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's completely different. Like a completely different dimension, sort of. It's the ultimate. Jesus, what? What is she like? Is she Rambo? It's like one of those non-fiction and other sci-fi. Oh wait, what? Oh, I'm tripping out. What the hell? That's how different this is. Definitely. That's how I saw things. She's an ordinary person. But then,
I see.
never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. You know, of course, the man that's part of the the man whose family is part of the Illuminati.
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. It's a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. It's all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard say that the Fenrir has already...
Found it!
Whoa! I feel like our hero's becoming a bit of a player. And the player has become our hero. What?
What?
What have you got there in your pretty little hand?
What?
Oh, you found her profile. Well, so what if you did?
Hey, come on now.
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either. Even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rules against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out there and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
Ooh, what? That's kind of gross. Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as a school's headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? He's not going to tell us anything. It's about the one writing all these rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. Dude, why are you throwing all the twists and turns at us now? What the hell? I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that. Blah.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hall, back when there were 15 people there, right? Yeah, that's so sad, man. There was like 15 people alive, now there's like 6. Or 5. Right, 5? Yeah. I think the first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding amongst you all. A misunderstanding, you're saying?
in other words,
That's right. There weren't actually 15 of you.
yes indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. 16.
Mukuro Ikusaba,
The 16th student.
the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
She was just vibing.
The one they call the ultimate despair.
I don't know what that means, though.
Watch out for her.
Okay. The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of this school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Well,
Huh?
did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Honestly. What? Oh, well, because... Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. Yeah. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. That's, This is like a very, very fucked up Total Drama Island. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes indeed.
Makes sense? I would presume
Well
so.
now.
I would presume it makes sense. Alright, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get. So I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri. So I'm going to share a little secret with you. Okay?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out, all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. Okay. Okay, that's all you get. Fucking see ya! He just gave us evidence. Alright. She wears gloves because she has a bunch of scars. So, on the back of her hand, or... But... the tattoo. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now I'm confused. If you have a bunch of scars on your hand, are you gonna slap a tattoo on that? What? Monokuma specifically said there were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars, which means I'm fucking confused, dude. What? Are you thinking about Kyoko again?
What?
Forget about her. What matters now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you this dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuru was the student here.
Right.
Obviously, Monokuma is trying to tell us that Mukuru is the one creating the rules of the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he just said that proves that Mukuru is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of the 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuru is related to the case?
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. But... that would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school's killing game. Mukuru is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuru Kusaba isn't the culprit. What makes you say that? We thought Mukuru, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. I'm searching out my volume because for some goddamn reason it's dummy low. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense at all. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So
but
in other words,
Mukuru giving us this information would raise questions about her. Would be bold, to say the least. Okay. It makes more sense to assume that Mukuru isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuru and come to the wrong conclusion. That makes sense to me. The way I say it. I mean, the way you say it definitely seems possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuru isn't the killer, then who is? Yeah, this is getting really confusing. Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places that need an investigation. Alright, we gotta go over to the dojo now. Should find out what that key and the dojo really are connected.
Let's go.
Wait, what? Oh boy. Are you coming? No, sir. Alright. There are wooden lockers here. They use wood block keys. Just like at those super traditional public bathhouses. Fuck.
I see.
I don't know what the hell just happened. Whatever. Makoto, you see the locker farthest to the right.
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found in the locker, right? Or
That's right.
The table. I don't know what the hell. Alright. I took out the one black key and turned it into the... What the fuck? I didn't get much sleep last night. Kept waking up like a dumbass. The locker eagerly accepted the key and opened. The hell? There are arrows in here. Looks like 10 arrows in total. Yeah, alright. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, there's nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Titanium arrows. Oh, there's something else in the locker. Yeah, what is that? I can't... What the hell? It's a watered up ball of duct tape. It's bloodstained? If it is, that means it must be surely related to the case. The duct tape is related to the case somehow, but how could it possibly be involved? I don't know, man. You're telling me. What the fuck? 2 seconds? Sorry about that. I think that's all the lockers have to offer now. Is something wrong?
Strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case, but how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Huh? Maybe she isn't the victim. Come on. We need to continue to the next location. What's the next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do some research on the Fenrir. I mean, the mercenary group that Mukuru was part of, right? But how do we do that? Is it obvious? We're in the school. Where in the school would you go to do research? The library. Or the archive. Whatever. That's right. The archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access
Let's
to.
go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Hurry. Speed. Oh, we're already here. I thought I had to walk for some reason. I believe there was a file related to the Fenrir over here somewhere. You seem to know this archive like the back of his hand. He went straight to the shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned the file in hand.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says, and what language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? Well, to be fair, neither did I. Well, I mean, besides bonjour, and that's about it. I'm pretty sure most haikus can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. Sure, whatever. Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they're a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. So what, like Delta Squad? They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into the enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they had acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded. That's wow.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are a part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. I wouldn't use exciting there either. So did you jump? So did anything jump out at you? This may be our last opportunity to learn about the Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It said Fenrir is the wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad will get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. Hold on. Oh! Oh! It all makes... Oh, so that was her body! That is her body! She's got the fucking dog thing tattooed on her right wrist, or hand. Whoa! What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir. Could that mean Mercury Kusaba? Yep. It's definitely... Oh no, the class trial's gonna start. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think I'm ready for this. I don't think I'm ready for this.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena.
Alright, that's I don't know what he's talking about.
It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial.
Alright, I have an idea of what...
So, please meet
happen.
up in the usual spot.
Alright.
See you later.
Alright, so we found some insane evidence. I still have no suggestion on who the killer. I think it's I think they're like tricking us now. I think Makoto did it. I want to be honest. This would be a really great twist. That'd be pretty cool. Other than that, I don't really know what the hell. Like who else? It's yeah. Clearly it's Kyoko, but they think. Lol, I think I'm unplugging my mic. Give me a second. Alright. That's hilarious. I swung my arm and smacked the mic and it disconnected. Alright, but anyway, the characters believe that Kyoko's dead. And, well, I'm not so sure. I'm not really sure. Alright, alright, it's time to go to the, past that big red door with the ominous sound and the violins playing in the background. We'll begin. Time to deceive the others, I guess. Oh my god. Look at this! Look at this! This is so sad. Wow, Byaku and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure out by this point? Makoto ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you?
Huh?
What are you, jealous?
Hey.
Yeah, you're making up some kind of creep of fantasy for yourself. Ooh, oh, you know, I wasn't thinking like that.
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second? Could show up at any time? When I imagine what was about to happen, I immediately tend to stop and prepare myself. But we stood there for a full 5 minutes, waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again. What should we do? Should we just keep waiting here? Or what?
What?
I think he's still alive. I'm lucky. Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? Why I made you wait? Oh, you got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Has he been waiting down there for 10 minutes?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here. Aren't we all here? Yeah, well, yeah, what are you talking? We're all here. Sorry, but you're wrong? But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange the punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. Is it Mukuru? But, wait. Huh?
Hey,
Oh! She lives! I'm here and no rules have been broken. That's, so that throws off a lot of the evidence, but I still have a suggestion. I think the body is Mukuru Ikosaba. I guess she lives, alright. That's a ghost. Yep. Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's a particular penalty for being late? Just okay.
is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty, officially. But I'll bet you'll be sorry later.
Shing!
No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Whoa. Anyway, hustle your asses onto the elevator, and I'll be just one step ahead of you as he teleports down into the ground. Absorbed. So, she lives, I guess? I wonder what the hell was happening. So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God. Huh. Perhaps that's not necessarily a good thing for us, is it? I think he might be right. He's right. Now we gotta deal with the now we gotta deal with the ghost. I told you to stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on. Let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Oh, God. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me! Hey, good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
But
I'll be happy when this trial's all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. Yeah. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you... Bloop. Silence. We're Where have you been the whole time? You used the key of yours to get somewhere, didn't you? So...
Correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. Yeah, I said second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that.
Whew.
I had no idea the body had been discovered. And when did you find out?
So...
Just now, I finished my search and came back down. Just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the scene, the crime scene first. I can't go to the trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's what you were.
However...
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms... She used that key, right? The Monokuma key thing? And that's what you found the key? No?
Wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words...
I used the Monokuma secret tool, which can open any... Oh, it's a skeleton key! The Monokuma shaped key thing, right? Or am I taking...
Just a second.
Oh yeah, class trial, I completely forgot.
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we go through the trial, alright? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving their current situation.
It would seem...
This is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. Very strange. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why...
Goodbye.
Alright. Seemingly unconcerned, she made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. And then it collapsed and broke. Jesus Christ, that was dark. Then clicking into the elevator. Once again. Getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silently and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of our eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the illuminating light of despair. Or blinding light, same thing. Okay.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Very, very colorful room. I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for Polish jokes and jabs have passed.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's get on with the show. Is that what he calls it? Oh God. And so the curtain opens for the 5th time. You got your deadly judgment, the deception, the betrayal, and the preparation for the execution. I have no defense for this at all. I'm going into this completely and utterly blind, like I should. I am not my friend who was narrating that one time who almost spoiled the goddamn game for me. Well, let's see. Alright, I don't think I've unlocked these. I'm not even sure what these do. Huh. I'm not quite sure. I think I'll just stay with this. I don't think I don't even know if it actually matters. So yeah. Yes, okay. Yeah, okay. That's what I wanted to take a look at real quick. I have an idea. I've made the connections. I'm connecting the dots. And I'm probably gonna manage to fuck this up somehow.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Give me a second. I gotta increase Monokuma. Time to increase so audio can work.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
We all die.
then
Yeah.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
I hope so. I wonder, can I get away with this?
Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
I think I may be able to.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim.
All right, go ahead.
First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
I suggest it's Mukuriko-sama.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
No! Yeah, oh my god! That actually kicked me out of my chair. That actually completely kicked me out of my chair. I can't. No! You fool!
But Kyoko's standing right there.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh god! Oh god!
No, that's a ghost.
Oh my god! Oh god. Dude! Dude!
She has legs and stuff.
Dude!
Well, that's just because
Go ahead! Explain!
she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Same here.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right?
Okay.
Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Why? What?
Her traits?
Why? I can't. Well, that's the only one that makes sense.
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
Good fucking Christ.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion.
Why are we discussing this? She's right there.
I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
Oh, brother. Jesus Christ. Wait, we should... Oh, my God. Can we ask Monokuma to vote him out and give him a punishment for his stupidity? Please? But if I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here. And, in case we'll move forward. So I don't have a choice but to... shoot people. Wait. Tattoo on the right hand, exploded body analysis, and the fake nails.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
Oh,
The
God.
dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that
oh,
corpse
I
is
know what it is.
absolutely Kyoko.
It's that.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Yeah. You got one thing about that. I know which one it is, and I forgot how to gotta
That
speed it up.
Kyoko there. Okay, then prove the dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she
Oh,
must have
shit.
been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Oh my god! Fuck! Fuck me! Fuck!
That Kyoko
Oh my
there is
god!
just a
Holy
ghost.
shit, I'm an idiot.
Okay,
Hold on.
then prove it.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves
Oh,
before the
brother.
explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing
Get out of here.
No, that's wrong.
Fuck me, dude. Oh god.
No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves.
Can't believe I just did that.
Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Hey, you got a point.
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
But I
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
and very clearly we can see that.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
That's such a stupid thing. Such a waste of time. Such a waste of time, and I fucked it up the first time. Alright, I'm gonna figure out who it is. Tattoo on the right. Oh, right on the what? The first one doesn't make sense at all.
If Kyoko really is still alive,
I'm gonna go with this.
then who died?
I did.
There's gotta be some way to figure it out.
After that stupidity.
I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition,
True.
and there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file.
But the tattoo though.
Well, if we can't identify the body...
Then there's nothing else we can do, right?
That was completely accidental. Whoops. I clicked by accident.
If
I believe
Kyoko
it's
really
Adam.
is
I don't
still
know.
alive, then who died?
I did.
There's gotta be some way to figure it out.
We could identify the body based on this. Hold on.
The face
Yeah.
was scorched beyond recognition,
Go fast.
and there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file.
Gotta go fast.
Well, if we can't identify the
Yeah,
body...
we can. The tattoo
No,
of the
that's
wolf
wrong.
on the wrist or the head.
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real?
If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
A cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
That's what we've been seeing with his executions, you moron.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
Cruel and unusual death was Mondo.
The key to figuring out who it was
Turns to human butter.
is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
You're my bitch.
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
Blah, 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 blah. But yeah, right? Yeah. I believe
I
so.
got it!
Okay.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
Coronavirus.
To show that they're
I
a
don't have
member
it
of
for
the
real.
team,
Trust
each
me.
soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
I don't have the virus, trust me. What? The image that Fenrir is a dog. It's a wolf. Oh, well, that's pretty easy now that you... Come on. I'm not stupid.
Now I understand.
Now, to be fair, I am pretty dumb.
The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
At least I'm smarter than Hero.
Fenrir, the wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast. He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Is that true?
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
Oh. I'd believe
A
that.
wolf tattoo. Then
Exactly.
Whoops, so that...
The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf.
Oh, so that's... oh.
Which means
Oh.
that person must have once belonged to Fenrir.
It doesn't matter. I connected the dots to, like... For Call of Duty and all that crap, when you see that... Like, the emblems of the wolf. Is that what that's supposed to mean?
So it must have been
It all
Mukuro.
makes sense now.
What?
Yes.
hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
Not if you're dead.
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Thanks for the large hint.
What? Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place.
The ultimate soldier.
After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description.
Ultimate soldier.
All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
Mamau.
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
And who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time, and when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
That's pretty funny.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
It'd be pretty funny if that's like, if at the beginning of the game, or the beginning of the creation of this game, they were like, yeah, let's make it 16 students, but then they started writing the story, they completely forgot about one, they just said, fuck it.
So
That's
you're
something I'd
saying
probably
she
do.
wasn't an important character?
And that's something I have done.
Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
I am.
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
Why not?
My information was not wrong.
Oh.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
I've actually never heard anyone say prattle. Well.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this.
Alright.
No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place.
I would really love to hear this if either Chris Sabat or I forgot the voice actor's name. I forgot. Oh my god. But if Chris Sabat or this other guy, I don't remember his name. If they voiced this guy, that'd be really hilarious.
Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Yep.
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Yep.
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
Stupid idiot.
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Yes.
Seriously? Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
No shit.
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Me.
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
Oh shit, wait.
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what, yeah. Come on.
I got it! You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
I cannot use the
Why do you say that?
Because we have no alibis.
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there.
Yeah, I've already stated this already, that dead body was found between 7:30, or after the sprinklers went off, and 9... Or somewhere between that murder. Is that
So,
when that
the murder
occurred?
must have taken place after I left the garden.
Supposedly.
However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
Yep.
The gym?
Yeah, they were dismantling the Monokuma dude.
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
exactly so.
So the only suspect now are Kyoko and I. Damn it! It's me! I didn't clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Let's see.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Sure. Why not?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place.
9 o'clock.
Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
No, I'm dumb. Wait.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock.
Oh, wait, okay. Let me, I'm gonna quickly explain. Alright. So the body was wet via upper body because of the fire. But other than that, it was perfectly dry. So, it had to be after 7:30. Unless... No, the tarp!
So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Oh my god, I'm connecting the dots before the game even finishes.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who
9.
saw the body first was Toko, right? When she went to go get the pickaxe.
9 o'clock, sir.
I got it! The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when I left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably around 9 on the dot now. Alright, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
so we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. to 7:30. Okay then. Looks like the game has begun. If I can provide an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove that the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden. Owie. Oh boy. Exploded body, the fragment near the dead body.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Something to do with the sprinklers.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
That's what he said. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night.
Booyah, motherfucker.
No, that's wrong. Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
That was after we threw the fucking water on it.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
Yeah.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words!
Fuck! Oh my god, you No!
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
No. What the fuck is happening? Lol. The fuck?
What do you mean?
I don't know what the fuck is happening. Whatever.
By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Oh, brother.
Man, you're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler,
This is leading to something that I'm really bad at, I think.
you'd better tell us why!
Don't tell me. I have to prove that it wasn't the sprinklers, but the whatever the hell. Never mind. All I have to do is hit Toko with certain evidence, and that should do it. And we have to look at the... Wait. If we look at the body itself, that should make it clear. Damn it! Fuck me, I forgot to play. It takes so fucking long. Alright, right and then left to shoot, and then tab to whatever. Yeah, okay. Wait, activate fever, whatever the hell is the space, okay.
I hate you! No! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No! I don't know anything!
I'm actually
Hold on.
God
Are you trying
at this
to blame
minigame.
me?
Oh shit. Oh god.
I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me?
It's actually kind of hard when I don't have my glasses on, I'm gonna be honest.
I hate you. No! How can you say...
This should prove it.
Let's hope. Okay. I completely forgot that you have to select this. There's certain times you gotta select the truth bullets.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers.
Alright.
The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry.
You say. Oh, God.
If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
Got that right.
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
I'm so sick of her.
Aren't we all?
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because... while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
Okay.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Kyoko's the only one without an alibi. Which would mean that Mukuru's killer is... no, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone?
I'd just like to say one thing.
Okay.
If you vote for me, and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever.
Okay.
Which is why I can't let that happen.
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone.
I would presume so, I guess.
This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
Hold on.
A
Damn.
trap?
My trust issues be kicking in. But whatever.
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Let's see.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial, something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
God damn.
So that was her motive?
It's a pretty... feels like a pretty dumb motive, but it makes sense.
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Oh, okay, what, bitch?
Huh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
Just talking about the...
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Ah, yeah, I already said this. Way too early. I didn't expect it to pop it up now.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it
Tarp.
from getting wet.
The tarp! There it is.
I
Gotcha.
got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
No.
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the...
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
That works for my mouse.
Most likely so
it
they
does.
could
That's
cloud the
pretty
issue
weird.
of when the murder actually took place.
My mouse has like 45 different buttons. I didn't expect that to move the thing or click. Count as a click. What the hell?
In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Yeah, my mouse has like... I got this mouse like 2 days ago. I didn't know that worked. Huh. Why would she say it though? Whatever. Why would she want me to look like a killer? I don't know, man. I kinda wanna see where this is going. I wanna see if he actually gets killed. I can't think about that right now. That tarp. I wanna see. Is there... If I get blamed for it, do I die? Do I die? Oh god. My curiosity has been intrigued. I think I think I'm willing to get a game over for that. Yeah, I think I'm willing. I want to see that. The tarp must have touched the body, right? Don't worry, I'm reading. Well, my head, but the body. So I understand what's going on.
Something's not right.
True. Wait.
And what might that be?
The body didn't get... No, not the body. The tarp didn't get dirty from the blood. I can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what she said.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
No, that's wrong.
It's the only one that made sense to me, but I guess.
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it.
He's right.
Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you.
The blood.
If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
But it could lead to misunderstandings.
Oh, yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
Camera? What? The blood was camouflage?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
You mean Someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
Took the knife and just grabbed it to his hand and just slit his hand open.
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office.
I completely forgot about that too.
That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
I mean, he's right about something, yeah.
No, that's not what happened this time.
And why?
The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
The chickens? The chickens. The chickens.
I got it!
The chickens!
Could it have been chicken blood?
The polos.
What? Chicken blood?
Chicken, yeah.
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens.
The polos.
But after the murder, there were only 4.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it.
What?
The ground was completely clean.
That's true, but...
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
Beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so. Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Oh, I didn't notice that!
Then that settles it.
Yo! Yo! What?
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
I didn't even notice that. That's a piece of evidence I didn't even... what? Yo!
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off. But the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp.
Damn.
Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
True.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Yep.
Maybe, but still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Yeah, we walked with the food to the gym.
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Wait, what? Didn't I help you bring the breakfast
Then
in?
he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
Oh, fuck!
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
Oh, shit.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
And the suspicion falls back on me again. But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand. Hold on. Wait. Oh! She's blinded something, bro! She got the big brain. This guy's dead body. She be planning something.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one.
Damn!
Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it?
Oh, shit.
Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
Fucking idiot.
Oh,
See? Pretty good idea, right?
Bruh.
no, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
That was my knife.
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right?
That was my knife. That was my knife. That was Makoto's knife.
According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before.
That was my knife. It was in my goddamn drawer.
That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
My knife. Fuck. Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it? We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do with it. I don't want it anyway. So what do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto?
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
Ah, what the fuck? What?
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
That was the very first thing I noticed. God damn you.
Yeah,
Then why did you hide that fact?
it's not that I hid it. It's just...
Talk about the dream, dickhead! Maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed.
I was gonna make some like a really dumb comment.
The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto.
Oh shit.
Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Considering everything up till now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. Fuck, dude, what the hell? Why is this so complicated?
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
That's true.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Fuck, what do you do here
Just
to defend
because I
yourself?
had the knife once? That automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
No, that's wrong.
It was disguised.
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro.
Yes.
That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
But we did talk about the disguisement, or the disguising of the dead body.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, If she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
That would make sense. But no, there's no way that's possible. That one?
I got it! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And the knife
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
The bomb that was in the broken Monokuma.
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion!
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
There's only one explanation. This one.
I got it!
Yep.
After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right?
Yep.
That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural. Because, of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I suppose so.
the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that
It's Kyoko.
is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Well,
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
we need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate. Oh, that's the only thing I do.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right?
Whoops.
Then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her
That
head.
doesn't make any sense.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be...
That.
No,
Got
that's
it.
wrong.
I'm a genius.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't.
The Monokuma
whoops,
file makes it
whoops.
clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Weren't fresh wounds.
Oh, yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Or maybe they do.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe!
No.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
True.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Seriously?
Fuck. What the fuck?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
It was the
We already know?
arrow, the
I knew we
titanium
could count on
arrows.
you, Master.
Okay, weirdo.
So what was it?
The titanium arrows.
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
Yep, I've deduced it for sure. The real murder weapon is the titanium arrows. Don't know how. Oh shit, wait.
I got it! Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something, and that's what killed her. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Yeah, because they used the tape to tie them all together,
That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
and then you whack them in the back of the head with it, and it's fucking titanium. You bind them all together, it's literally you're just whacking them with a fucking piece of steel.
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
And the tape is where the injury happened.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
I'm not backtalking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
I don't blame Hina for doubting, but... because there's more than one thing about that weapon. One more secret. The tape was used to bind it together so you can whack it like a fucking baseball bat. Like peanut butter jelly! It's gotta be
The
something
titanium
with
arrow.
that.
It was in the dojo locker, right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe.
You
Right?
you
It
taped them
seems like
together.
an arrow would just be too
You pull them together
that's
with
wrong.
the tape and you whack them in the baseball, like a baseball bat, right in the back of the head.
You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Well, unless you just use it like a knife and you just like right in the back of their head with the point of
Another
it.
weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe.
Yep.
And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks.
Okay.
One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
True.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, It was you, Kyoko.
Well, I'm trying to connect some dots real quick.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Wait.
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto?
Yeah. Wait.
What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer.
Wait.
You know what will happen if you do, don't you?
Shit. This is a very, very tough division. Fuck.
If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to.
I got executed.
The death of us all. Remember?
Oh, never mind.
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
Damn. I have the evidence. Yeah, you do. Yep.
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle.
But how could she get into her room? She doesn't have the key. You have the key.
Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
Oh, shit. What?
What?
Oh, fuck. She knew I was being attacked. And she came to my rescue. Could that be when? Which would mean that... Oh, shit!
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Oh, shit!
I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
She couldn't get into her goddamn room. Should know better than anyone. What does that mean? In the body, what?
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
No, it's not. He's not
There's
hiding.
proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct?
That's the one.
But could I really have done that?
No, you couldn't have. No, you couldn't have. And I know which one it is.
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly. I'm not
The killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya!
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
That's the one.
No, that's wrong.
That's the one. Gotcha, bitch. She can't get into her room
If I'm
because she
right,
don't have the key.
Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room
She doesn't have her key.
Huh? Why not?
because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
Facts.
I see. So that's what you meant.
Yes.
And if I had the key to your room,
Then obviously I had no way of getting in.
She's right.
Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
She's right.
it would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
Wait. Hold on, wait. It's not actually true. There was a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just said. Told us it was obviously a lie. But this... hold on. Wait, what? Wait, what? What? Does she really feel that threatened? Because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Was there something deeper? Well, was there some deeper meaning hiding in what Kyoko said earlier? If you vote for me, and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us. The mastermind's trap. The mastermind's trying to trap Kyoko. But, what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I... The mastermind's trap. The victim was Mukuro, and Kyoko killed her. What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. Am I the only one who knows it's a lie? I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The mastermind's trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger. But if the risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? I mean, I have to decide right here, right now, to expose her lie. You know what? Fuck it. Yo, Kyoko best girl, bro. I made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here. Something that has to do with the mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Does no one have a rebuttal?
Don't think
Have
so.
you decided to accept her assertion as fact?
I suppose so.
I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
He's right.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
Ah, shit.
What?
It had to be Makoto, right?
Shit.
I don't see any other option.
Where'd my headset audio go? What the fuck? Hello? Oh, there we go.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong.
Oh, shit.
Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
I mean... what?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
Just standing there. Menacingly.
Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Wait, let me explain myself, you fucking bear!
Huh?
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
What?
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time.
What the fuck?
So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
You son of a bitch! He was about to convince everyone that this shit is fucking shady as hell, and he fucking ends it right there, you fucking bear.
Voting time?
You pussy ass bear. Fuck you. Stupid bear. I got an A though. He's gonna die. Oh fuck, well rip Makoto. Let's hope he plays Byakuya in the continuation of the game.
Now, who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
Holy shit, he looks so fucked up.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Let's see. What's gonna happen to Makoto? What's gonna happen to Makoto? How does the main character get killed? Let's see. I wonder though, is this a game over? Or is this a game over? What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job?
Yep.
Yep, they got it right. Wait, what? No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense.
Hey!
It makes perfect sense.
Shing!
It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials. And I'm gonna end it in the same way.
Thrills, chills, kills!
It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment. Wait, why do I... Huh?
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's
Punishment time! Well, we just got fucking betrayed. Fuck. Makoto has been found guilty, and this video will be copyrighted by the Italian anime thing, because it looks very similar to the show, probably, if this is part of the show. Or if this, yeah, is this a game over? I'm really confused. Oh my god! They're gonna fucking crush him to death with a fucking piston! Holy no! That's a horrible way to die! No! 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 Why the fuck are they... Oh no! He's gonna get splattered all over the walls! They're gonna make Makoto pancakes! After school lesson? Time to make some Makoto pancakes, I guess. What the hell? Oh no! Oh no! Oh shit! Close your eyes. Pray to God that he'll save you. I guess. Oh fuck. Oh! What the? Wait, what? Wait, she got in the system! He got in the system! Yo! Yo! Alter Ego for the win! What the fuck? Yo! Yo! Yo!
What?
This is epic! So he lives! The prodigy son lives! What is this? What's going on? Hey, what was that? Yeah, it had to be...
This is...
Alter Ego? Alter Ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell, I don't believe this.
It would seem...
It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words...
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. The stupid virus is gone now. I got it. And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. To waste away in the garbage-strewn pit. In a way, that's an even better punishment. Oh God. Oh God. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. Is he gone? I think so. Kyoko, what is the meaning of this? Just what the hell is going on?
Calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time.
In other words...
Now it's time... wait. Now it's the mastermind that has been ensnared.
What did you say?
So...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. The massive high school towers over all the buildings in the bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They said that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. One is you have to already be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary students could enroll here, and the only way in is if you get scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. An ordinary guy with ordinary abilities. So what, he's gonna be in heaven now? Is that what we're gonna look at? What the fuck? Wait. Wait, what? Wait, what? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of the... Was it all a dream? My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring clash or whatever, but... What was I doing asleep here just now? It wasn't any classroom I'd ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Good God. Good God. Finally. I could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again. And then, I was awake. Or was this just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell. because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high all across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in. But that was just the beginning of my problems. I was going to be stuck here, in there, till I wasted away and died. Or was I? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remember all too well what had happened. Alter Ego saved me. And he used up the last little bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival begins. First up was to start looking for a way out of here. That's the only way out, I guess. It's locked, like usual. No matter how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked at it, it didn't budge. Getting out of here wasn't going to be easy. Well, if not getting out of here anytime soon, I decided to look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but that was pointless too. Next, I searched for some water. How could I be so sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are an all-around bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. But that's still not enough of a reason to give up because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was go to sleep. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign falling from the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign that... Not exactly. Huh? More trash? What the hell? Strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. I watched as a bunch of piles of garbage jostled and formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over there? Something fell from above. What could it have been? Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? I carefully touched my hand over whatever it was and I tumbled down here with me. Or whatever that was.
Just a second.
Giant piece of trash? Rude. Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was.
It smells awful.
Shit. Kyoko.
Indeed.
You look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here? Isn't that obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that. Got a bit of garbage in your hair. Cup noodles. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash.
Hey.
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat. We can talk once you're finished. Thank you! Pretty hungry myself. I snatched the bread and the water that she was holding up for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way towards my stomach. And I've got all the energy I need. What the fuck? So you still haven't given up yet, then? Of course not. After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. But, Kyoko, why did you come to rescue me?
So...
To pay a debt. Or to atone. Atone?
You...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
But even though I knew... I did nothing to help you.
I
abandoned you. Don't say that. You didn't abandon me. No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there's a reason that I had to survive, no matter what the cost. Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive...
In other words...
is so that I can do what I came to this school to do. I made up my mind to come to Host Academy for a very important reason. So you have some reason for coming here?
Indeed.
That's right. At least I did. Once. Once? Until recently, I had forgotten what it was. I had no memory of what my purpose was. No memory? That's impossible.
Huh?
Amnesia. Then is it really true? You lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember Makoto? Wait. There's a comma there. Whoops. Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at the school? First thing. You're talking about it when we fainted. Right? I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling, a separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At the time, I had forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what was my ultimate ability. But, what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Are you saying you think you lost your memory because...
Indeed.
I don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? There's only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability, somehow, they would interfere with the mastermind's plans. So the mastermind just stole them from you.
However...
And it could also mean, somehow, my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself the whole time. But if what you say is true, why did you ask the rest of us to help you?
Why is that?
If I did that and we all worked together as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always the chance that the mastermind is actually one of us.
Correct.
I just got a point there. Well, don't make too big of a deal, because it's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? The mastermind, one of us. If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memories by herself.
However...
That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you were the least likely to be the mastermind. That was just my intuition. But, yeah. I see. Your intuition was right. Though, there's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind.
I understand. I should understand everything.
There's that weird thing again.
My goal isn't to get out of here.
Is it not?
It's to stay here.
Okay. My eye. It's just like the dream I had before. But why did that just happen?
Listen.
You fell on his head too hard. Yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey.
Even now, I still trust you, you know? It's just, I'm not used to relying on others.
Correct.
I know I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality. Lamau. You said you had a reason for doing all that investigation on your own, right? So how'd that turn out? Are you able to remember anything?
So...
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was able to find able to recall my purpose and ability. You mentioned your ability. My ability, well, what everyone should have known me for was the ultimate detective.
Correct.
And the reason I came to Hope Peak Academy, there was someone I had to find here in the school. You had to find someone? Who?
So...
Well, it was the headmaster of Hope Peak Academy. The headmaster? Why did you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my father? What?
In other words...
I was separated from him as a child, and as it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. Kyoko's dad is the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster? What the fuck? That's a twist. And that explains when Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved. I'll find a way. No matter what it takes, I'll find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter what the cost. Why is it... I'm dying in my room, holy shit.
So,
What's going on? Maybe I won't read the flashbacks, because it's... Oh, fuck. My left eye is itchy as fuck. My memory hadn't come back at that point. But when he said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course. Because my whole purpose of coming here was to find him. That makes sense.
However...
Oh, there goes my phone. Stop charging. But listen, Makoto. I'm gonna make this perfectly clear, so that there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said that. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room. Then what did you see in there?
So...
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess. The desk drawers dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there. You mean the mastermind, right?
It's true.
That was my assumption, yes, and I can confirm my suspicion. Oh, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I'd found. But why there? Because I also found this in the headmaster's room. This is some kind of a map.
Indeed.
It's a layout of the entire Hope Peak Academy. I found it in the headmaster's room, along with Mukuru's profile and that key. The map showed that the second floor was the home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of that staff must have had stayed there overnight from time to time, and I figured that the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. I assumed that if that were true, the room would likely hold more clues, so I went to check.
Correct.
And that's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of the room. Or whatever, but I think I read that right. So you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there.
However...
But once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. Which means it wasn't supposed to be accessible. So, was it like that part of the school, I mean? It's hard to describe. All I can say is, the moment I saw it, I realized whatever's going on in this school is more horrific than we ever imagined. What do you mean?
So...
I can't explain it. You need to see it for yourself. And I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough. Sounds like it must be really important. Really ominous. Why, just continue the conversation.
However...
Of course, once I got to the second, there was no monitors, which is why I had no idea what was going on in the rest of the building. It has to do with Mukuri Kusaba, doesn't it?
However...
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you either. I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi, so then who did kill her?
Anyway...
What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mukuri Kusaba was to get me killed. Get you killed?
Indeed.
I stole that key and disappeared. And in retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
Correct.
That was the point of the class trial. It was? The mastermind knew that he couldn't interfere directly. You mean because of the school regulations?
That's right.
Exactly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion.
In other words,
The mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with the rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules. It makes it sound like the mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulations. There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mukuru Ikusaba. What is that? There was a point where Mukuru may not have become the may not have become the victim. It could have been you, Makoto. I could have become the victim?
indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Do you mean during that night? I can hear them. You know? The footsteps of the god of death? Huh? I can hear the god of death as he moves. The ability naturally draws me into cases just like this.
Anyway.
Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms, and I had a sudden sense of dread. And I looked down the stairwell, and I saw a white shadow across the corridor. I gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room.
Correct.
I ran into your room and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However,
that wasn't the end. Of course. I stopped them, but that led to... whoever the mass assailant was, they ended up dead.
Correct.
And their murder was disguised and the dojo key wound up in my room. It all has to be the work of the mastermind in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me. So all of this would mean that whoever killed Mukuru, fuck it, is also
Indeed.
the mastermind, right? I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. But that's really bad if it's true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Wait, but doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to try and kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
You're right. That is a contradiction. And it's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction. So what does that all mean?
In other words,
it means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered. Huh?
Makoto.
Wait. Oh, okay. A little more and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair? The other ultimate despair? There's no doubt that Mukuru was the ultimate despair. And that she's dead. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person. It's not?
Indeed.
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event. You're talking about...
That's right.
Whatever happened a year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy. Whoever's responsible for that. They're the ultimate despair?
It would seem...
That despicable group, whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. Then they're... Make no mistake, they're the root of all that evil that has forced us to go through this. I think I read that completely wrong because I'm stroking the fuck out. And that's it. The ultimate despair. And that is our real enemy. Chapter 5, 100 Mile Dash, Pain of Junk Food Junkie. The end. 6 people left. Alright. Is that the end of the chapter? Dream Island Rocket. What? Yep, hell yeah, I'm saving. The ultimate despair. The group of people who caused a tragedy 1 year ago. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The most desperately awful group of people that ever live. Or whatever that was. That is, the mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. Alright. So that was the end of chapter 5. And, looks like we'll end right here. But right now,
Anyway,
we have to get out of this horrible place. Figure out what the rest of the story can come after. Yeah, you're right. Alright, there we go. That's where we'll end, right there. God Christ. Okay, then save, so when I skip this little conversation that we just did. Chapter 6 beginning. Right, it's, yep. Alright. So, I guess I'll see you all next part.